Thank y'all for coming. Thank y'all for coming. Lisa J. Hardy Miles. I know I seen you here earlier. Comment, y'all. Swoop. What's going on, Swoop? Miss Kelsey. Oh, first time I seen you here. Thank you for coming. Bayou Sugar. Official James Mia. How y'all doing tonight? How y'all week been so far? Yeah, if you're new here, you can type passion or TN in the chat. It'll drop your link. That way everybody can get around checking you out. I'm good. I'm good. I can't complain. Can't complain. I think we all should support each other. So, you know, when I was in Savannah, Georgia, I had to get that broke farmer shirt. If it ain't broke, don't. What's it on the back? I can't remember what it said on the back. Oh, just broke farmer. But yeah, support each other. What we gotta do? We got one of the Black Tropical. My wife's keeping that one. That one hers. Yeah, we had a blast up there. It was fun. I know down here there's supposed to be some storms, but we ain't seen none yet. Knock on wood. We ain't seen none yet. Girl's dad cooking up some deliciousness. Thank you for coming. We ain't seen nothing yet. It was like 86 today, 86 yesterday. Yeah, that sun's been out, boy. I think Sunday supposed to get that back down to like 30 something at night. Light box. You know, I've been having problems with night boxes. So I guess I've seen quite a few people say they had problems with that too. It seems like it deletes stuff. It changes your settings and everything. Backyard garden flow. Thank you for coming. Yeah, I've been when I got downtime at work, most time I'm swiping. I've been checking out them vertical lives. Still don't really know how that works. But man, just run up in some of these people lives, boy. I don't even know how people go in there. And why would you just come to hear a bunch of negative stuff all the time? People talking about each other back and forth, man. That is crazy. I know that ain't what I'm on here for. I don't like to see all that negative stuff, man. That's craziness. And then they're just talking about each other, calling the host names and all type of stuff, man. I'm like, what in the world is going on here? It's some wild stuff on here. There's some wild stuff on here. Miss Patty, thanks for coming. How you doing this Thursday, this week? How your week been? Your garden coming along. Miss Tamika Davis, thanks for coming. Out of all the other negative stuff that goes on in this world, I don't know why you just want to get on here and watch stuff about negativity and drama and people putting each other down. You know, we see enough of that on TV. I know I do. I know I do. I guess they say what they say: misery loves company, and drama sells. And that's what you into. Taking wings, it's flying. Yeah, that heat. When that heat come in, boy, they start taking off. They love the heat. Yeah, mine will start growing back. Don't you know, even after putting them inside the greenhouse, they still dive back to the ground. Every one of them. I didn't think they would, but they did. But as a green greenhouses, it might be good. They might be good for a milder climate, like maybe zone 8, zone 9, somewhere where you don't get as cold as we get. But man, when you get down here, that stuff don't work, man. That stuff don't work. It don't matter what kind of heat or stuff you put in it. It don't work for me anyway. Put it like that, it don't work for me. And one of the sides of the greenhouse is pretty much blocked on the north side, I believe, from the outbuilding. So I mean, and the south side is pretty much blocked with trees because it's pretty much trees, maybe about 30, 40 yards away from it. So man, it's pretty much blocked. So it's not getting that much. It's not taking that much northern wind or southern wind. So I don't understand it. You're in zone 8A and 8B. Yeah, they say our zone changed to zone 7B this year, but I don't know. Sweet thumbs. My Renaissance grandma, thank y'all for coming. How y'all doing this week? I don't know. It seems like we'll get cold in spurts. It's been weird. It'll be like a week, 2 weeks, cold. Then it start getting into the 50s and 60s. Then it might drop back down to freezing, below freezing, well below zero. Yeah, our weather ain't the same no more. Used to when we get cold, we got cold and we stayed cold. Now it's not like that. That's throwing off a lot of trees too. Yeah, but this is Get Off the Chest Thursday. So if you got anything you want to get off the chest, link spin to the top of the chat. I just need to see your face in the back. You got very cold there. Yeah, well, on the other hand, though, spring is pretty much here. Well, it seems like we're missing spring and going straight into summer. We didn't get too many days in the 70s, 60s, and 70s. I believe the 40s and 50s or high 70s or 80s. That's crazy, especially when you're trying to grow stuff like peas. Peas, they like that cool weather, but they're not too cool. You get down below, like 40 something, it starts killing them, man. See here, when it was in the 60s and 70s, it was still dropping down below 30 at night. So it would kill them like the peas I put out. It killed them. The everyday life of an OCD chick. Thanks for coming. How you doing this week? Like you're going straight into summer as well. Yeah, that's what it seems like. It seems like it done skipped the season. Used to we'll have about say about a good month and a half while it was just spring. Cassandra South Fullerton, thank you for coming. How you doing this week? Yeah, it seems like we have a good month and a half, 2 months when it's just spring like weather. It wouldn't get below 70 something. I mean, high above 70, 74, 75. Now, Bronze Flat Power God, what's going on, man? How you doing this week? Now it's 80s. We go from 40s to 50s to 80s. Then the night still get dropping down to low 30s. It's crazy. But we're supposed to be 7B now. But even the figs I wrapped outside the greenhouse, they still took damage. They still died back down to the roots too. Yeah, but that's what I want to get off my chest. I was talking about flipping through these vertical lives, man, and just seeing some of the stuff. Casing 55, thanks for coming. Just seeing some of the negative stuff that people talk about, and they just be talking about each other, talking about the host and everything. I mean, I don't understand the point of even getting on here if that's all you into. It don't make no sense. You can see that on the news every day. I mean, I don't want to sit around and watch somebody just always talking about somebody, all the negativity crap. That's stuff for the birds. Be educated natural. Thanks for coming. That's something else too. I need to get off my chest. Oh no, y'all remember when COVID hit and all that? I think I was out off work for what 8 weeks? Yeah, 2 months. TXL La, thanks for coming. Yeah, I was off work for what 2 months? Yeah, 2 months. And I called up there to get my work ID so I can start my unemployment, right? Well, turns out HR said they was gonna do everybody's unemployment. Kind of messed up because I think it was a couple weeks before I even got one. I don't even think I got all my checks before I even went back to work. But anyway, Shawnee, thanks for coming. Anyway, I don't know, probably about 2 months ago. First coming up, Miss.
Hey, how are you?
I'm fine. How you doing?
How you doing? I'm exhilarated from just getting off my live, but I got something I need to get off my chest.
Okay.
Okay. I don't know about how many people remember my neighbor next door who kind of threatened me about my garden lot. He said the weeds was too tall. All right, now I leased that lot from the city, and the city's supposed to maintain the lot. When I was out there in the lot the other day cleaning some weeds, he followed me as I was walking to bring some trash to the curb. He said, he rolled his car window down, driving the wrong side of the street, trying to get my attention. And he said, are we going to have the same problem this year as we had last year? And I looked at him and I told him, Mr. Williams, this lot belongs to the city. They're supposed to maintain it. If you got a problem with it, call City Hall and talk to the mayor. And I didn't say anything else and tried to walk away. He followed me some more in his car and he said, do you really need this lot? I didn't say anything. I just walked away from him. And I'm like, he can't do anything about me in this lot. I leased this lot. I just renewed my lease in January. So for the next 4 years, he can't touch me or my lot. And I'm like, I've never done anything to this man to dislike me or my garden. He said the weeds that got tall last year was, how did he say it? Was lowering his property value. Now, the house that's next to the lot is empty. All 3 floors is empty, and he doesn't even live on the street or in this neighborhood. How are the weeds in my garden lot bringing down his property value?
Mm-mm. Some people just
But if
miserable.
you could, yeah, he is. And the killer part before that, last year and the year before, I offered him vegetables from out of my garden, and he took them. And he asked for some dividing of my purple irises in my yard to put in his own yard. I dug them up and gave him a piece. Now I'm trying to figure out, Odom, what happened to him that all of a sudden he's turning on me like this. I mean, he's been a butt, but he's never taken it to this extent. Because that last statement he made is, do you really need that lot? I'm looking at him like, are you serious? You can imagine the comment I had in my head, but I couldn't say it out loud.
Yeah. The buzz
And I
piles
just,
up.
yeah,
Garden
I
is
just
great.
kind of walked away.
Oh, getting the echo something. Jamaica. Thank
So,
y'all.
Thank y'all for coming.
yeah, so I just had to get that off my chest. But you know what I did after I talked to him? I called City Hall and told the mayor's secretary, who knows me, what he said and how he approached me. And she said, call the police and make a report.
Yeah, I'm with
Yeah.
I'm with the mind his business. Can you buy me a
I
house?
did that. I did that last year. I asked him last year. I was like, Mr. Williams, what have I done to you that you just, I mean, he went off on me. I mean, he's a preacher. He got his own church. This man went off on me like I broke in his house. And I was like, I actually backed up. I actually got scared for a minute because I was like, is he going to hit me or what? You know? And I was just like, wow, okay. That kind of freaked me out. So I told and I told a couple of friends. So I say, if I come up missing or something happen, y'all look for him because I don't know where he's going with this. I really don't. He's gotten scary.
Yeah, Lord the
So
proud.
yeah,
Oh, you got an echo. You still got YouTube open?
who?
You.
No. I closed my laptop. It's closed. I turned it off. I'm only on my phone. What? What's wrong?
Two things an echo. I hear it.
I mean, let me turn my volume down and do you hear it now?
Oh. Y'all hear it now? Yeah, I hear it. Is that me?
Well, I'm not gonna say. I just had to get that off my chest. So I'm letting all of y'all know that I got a crazy neighbor next door. So if you see me on the news, I was protecting myself.
It's me. It's me somehow.
All right. So y'all have a good one. I'm going back in the chat.
I appreciate it, Miss Shirley.
All right. Bye bye.
Yeah, that's crazy. I don't understand people these world. Yeah, people need to mind their business, man. Mind their business. I think that's what's wrong with this world. People always got their opinion. What do you say? Somebody. I'm sure the other neighbors wouldn't like me. I don't know how to bite my tongue. I swear. It's my property. I pay for this, not you. It's 2 times. Sure, all I asked for talking to step back and I reach for my hip at the same It's on my side. Maybe I should put in some hair plugs or something. Won't you? Somebody come up there. I don't know. CC, thanks for coming. Yeah, that's crazy, man. How somebody gonna tell you how to? Nah, that don't make no sense. And he was nice before, and then he just all of a sudden switching up. I don't understand that. It's okay now. Sounds like he's jealous. Yeah, that's what it sounds like to me. I don't know why you should be though. You can just get out there and do what she's doing. Bro, your own. Why be jealous of somebody out there doing something natural, like growing food? They ain't hurting nobody. That ain't lowering no property value. I don't think it is. I think it's more attractive when you go to a house and when you see fruit trees, well maintained, strawberries, food everywhere. It's attractive to me. Miss T, thanks for coming. What you say? You're growing your own. Some people just hate to see someone happy. He sounds miserable. That's facts. You know what they say, misery loves company. It's just like I was talking about some of them vertical lives I go into, man. Some of these people, dude, why do you even got a channel if all you gonna do is spread hate? I'm not finna follow somebody and all you talking is hate, and man, it don't make no sense to me. If you can't lift me up, all you gonna do is tear me down. What I gotta be around you for? Yeah, hurt people hurt people. I get it, but don't get it. Some folks turn a profit into a trash dump, but unless you can't buy them out, you gotta get over it or move. Oh, I see what you're saying. You know, some people do come in and rag houses out. I've seen quite a few like it. Nice houses. I don't know what they look like on the inside, but the outside don't look like nobody even live there. The grass and the trees is all over the top of the house. You can barely see the house. He wants that lot for himself. That's probably what it is. I think most people have a green-eyed monster and are two in their neighborhood don't know better to do. Yeah. Yeah. That's pretty much it. I don't really. My neighbors right across from me. I mean, they pretty cool. My neighbors over here, sometimes they all right, but most time I just don't deal with people like that, man. You stay in your space, I stay in mine. If you need something, I can help you. I'm more than happy to help you. But don't bring drama to me. I won't bring to you. When you mind your own business, you won't have time to mind others. I swear. You can say that again. I swear. You can say that 2 times. Man, it'd be like that at work and stuff too, man. Some people, man, why are you worrying about what this person do? I come to work to do a job and go home. That's it. I care nothing about all this, man. I'm here for one purpose: provide for my family. I care less about all that other stuff, man. I don't care. Miss me with all that. I ain't here for all that. Some people just got their sole belief is just complaining. Dude, I do what I do and I do my job and I go to the house. I don't. If it ain't concerning my money, and I ain't. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Yeah, when I told you when I was out for COVID, my HR lady, she decided she was gonna do everybody's unemployment, right? I didn't think that was legal. Yeah. Ended up doing it. Well, make a long story short, it's been in 2020. So about 3 months ago, 2 months ago, something like that. I talked to my wife on my break, and she was like, "Well, your check off was short this week, almost 300 short." I was like, "What?" I did have to take emergency vacation day because I woke up and my blood pressure was up, I believe, because I wasn't feeling good at all. So I thought, well, maybe they didn't. You have to turn it in. So I went and checked. And then my HR department gonna tell me that they've been garnished. My check has been garnished for overpayment on unemployment from when I was out in 2020. Got no letter in the mail. None of this. They didn't tell me at work that they was gonna start garnishing my check. None of this. Well, got on the phone talking to the unemployment people. They said they started sending letters out to me last year in June. Come to find out, you know what the address they were sending it to? The whole time when I was off for 2020, I think I was off at the last job I was working at, and I drew unemployment there for a couple times. But anyway, they sending the information to the address I lived at like 19, 20 years ago. But now I got to go through all this appeal to get my money back. And they overcharged me too. Not only they took it out of my check, they overcharged me. They took it to some out of my taxes money too. So I didn't really think we was gonna be able to make it to Savannah, Georgia. But look at God. Let me tell you what happened. Probably about, I don't know, 1st of April. Got a bonus at work. Almost 3 times the amount they took. Look at God. You don't believe he'll do it? That shows you right there. Gwen, thanks for coming. So, I mean, if it ain't God, I don't know what it is. And I'm still trying to go through this appeal to try to get my money back. Because it's done happened to like 11 or 12 people that work there. You know, it's crazy. And I did made me mad. You know what I'm saying? There's 3 things you don't play with me about. And it's in this order: God, my family, and my money. And they just played with 2 of them right there. But yeah, I was highly heated. And so yeah, I was thinking about going all them years away at that job and going somewhere else. But you got to think, man, you starting all over. I'm already pretty much topped out where I work at, as far as vacation, everything like that. You know, I'm pretty comfortable. You know, my job is pretty hard at times, but it's not continuous. And I'm in the office a lot. So, I mean, you got to look at little things like that. Plus the hours of the new job that I was pretty much had. All I had to do was go for the interview. Was longer driving time. And it was going to be at night. I won't be on days no more. So, yeah. I decided to stay. But it's hard. It's hard not to be, boy, I'm telling you. It's hard for somebody like me when you playing with the money, man. I'm telling you. The way I grew up, I started working in the 5th grade. So blessed. Thanks for coming. I started working when I was in the 5th grade. I knew at a young age life was hard and you had to work hard to get what you wanted. I knew this from a young age. This was in my head. So I know, man, money is one thing I never played about. I never played about my money. I gotta bust my butt to get it. You're not finna take nothing from me. No, sir. It's just the way I feel. That's my belief. Oh, yeah. Today is my mama's birthday, too. Happy birthday, mama, if you're watching. Hope you catch the replay. I love you. I'll talk to you earlier and tell you to say it again. I love you. Yeah, but this is Get Off Your Chest Thursday. You know, I've been getting everything off my chest. But if y'all got anything y'all want to get off y'all chest, the link is pinned to the top of the chat. I just need to see your face in the back. I don't know. I think, is that even legal? I don't really know. I ain't even looked into that. But I don't even know if that's even legal for it. Well, I guess it is. For your employer to do your unemployment for you. I don't know if it is or not. But I know what made me mad. You know, when people so quick to talk, boy. Because I heard a few people talking about, well, it ain't the company fault. How is it not the company fault? Like we just hired this woman ourselves to do our unemployment. Okay, it'll be just like this. That's what I was telling them. It'll be just like this. It'd be like the company send out some bad parts, right? When the customer called complaining, they was like, you sent us so many bad parts. What's going on, bro? The company's like, we'd be like, well, no, it ain't our fault. It's our employees' fault. Well, who trained them employees? Who hired them? That's you, right? Ain't that you? Did you do that? So how is it not? Just because that person don't work there no more, how's it not? Hands in the dirt. See them tomatoes you was planting looking good. Sounds like another storm picking up. We supposed to be getting storms, but ain't nothing rolled through yet. The moral of the story is, I don't really know. You just can't put your faith in the company. Even I don't care how long you've been there. Because it don't matter. You can die on the way to work. They'll replace you before your funeral. That's true. We in this just to make money. Make money to provide for our families or get what we want. Best thing to do is to work for yourself. These people these days, all you doing is working till you're 70, 80 years old, and you out of here. We spend all our lives working. And my folding clothes. Now that's my little sweat towel. I keep playing with it. That's my little sweat towel. What's going on, bro? Bro, what I eat? Getting ready for work. Understand that. Yeah, but my trees I brought back from Savannah, Georgia, they're looking pretty good. My little J3 low quad growing up. My big low quad looking good. My Barbados cherry done flowered. When I up potted that Barbados cherry, I guess she loved it. She flowered for me. Kim, thanks for coming. What's going on, bro?
Hey, how we doing, man?
I'm doing all right.
Hey, I got
Pretty good week.
I was sitting right here and sleeping. Then I said, "Oh, dog, Odom's on."
You sleep? Dude, I ain't been sleeping good. Last night was the best night's sleep I've gotten the last couple of nights. I don't know. I've just been tossing and turning, and I don't know.
I was sleeping sitting right here at the desk.
Sleep was at the desk.
Sure enough.
Oh, I think it's his old age or something catching up with me. Sometimes I can't sleep.
Lady, I'm overworked.
Overworked.
Yeah. I ain't working for nobody. I'm at home working. I'm overworked.
That's the best kind of work.
No, it ain't. No, it ain't, bro. No, it ain't.
That's the best kind of work. What you got going on? How's your wife first?
That's my work right there.
All the greats.
She's all right. She's coming along slowly, but she's coming along.
He said, what happened to your boy, no Barry White?
This is a men's show, CC. This is a men's show. Ain't no ladies on the panel.
No, hands peaches, boy. Peaches looking good. I'm envious of them. My peaches did nothing. No
I ain't got
flowers.
no leaves on mine.
Huh?
I ain't got nothing but leaves on my peach trees out there.
Yours in flower either?
None but leaves.
The last 2 years, boy, flower heavy. Real early. Then the late frost killed everything. That last late frost, I think killed all the blooms on my kefir pear. Oh, I'll get you. Save it for Mr. T.
Okay, CC. Okay, Swoop. But I think my problem is I'm not giving them fellas no water out there. I turn the hose off Shoot, they said we're gonna grow like we grow.
Your peach tree.
Everything out there.
I water mine when I first put them in the ground for about the first couple of weeks until we get a real good deep raining. After that, I don't water them.
Now I know.
In the summertime, if I see some aphids on them, I spray them down with the hose a few times a week.
When we had that frost, what, a month ago or something, I didn't. The handle on my well broke from the frost, and I didn't change it yet, so I just got it turned off until I change it, so they ain't getting no water.
Well, I'm gonna need some more honey. I've been taking them cayenne shots with honey in the mornings. Oh, man, I'm gonna need some more honey. I'm about out of it. How often do you water blueberries that are in containers?
Anytime they dry.
Yeah, stick your finger down there if it's dry. Make knuckle deep, and yeah, water good.
Now the blueberries I got on the other side of the house right here, I don't never water them fellas. They on their own. They got seniority.
Like I seen yours.
Mm-hmm. Them things are over 18 years old, so I don't worry about them.
You can put a catch tray underneath it and save you a couple of days, but then you have to worry about the mosquitoes. You have to put some in there for mosquitoes.
Mm-hmm.
And I say pause over here.
For what, Miss T? For what?
We don't say pause. We say no diddy. Oh.
I don't want to water berry bushes in this container. Smooth. I didn't see what she wanted to pause for.
I don't know.
I guess CC and Miss T got their own language going on in here.
They got their own language.
Sticking our finger. Oh, what we sticking our fingers in?
Oh. In the soil. Check that pot. Make sure it ain't dried out.
Some people might need a dipstick, Miss T.
You got strawberries?
I got one. I got two, and there ain't nothing happening with them yet. They just growing.
2 plants?
2 plants. I got a trough over here by the blueberries, and it's about 8 to 10 feet, and I filled it up with strawberry seeds, and I only got 2 strawberries sticking up out of there, 2 strawberry plants, and I loaded the whole thing up with strawberry seeds.
I can never really have luck from them strawberry seeds or them ones you buy in a bag. They don't never seem to turn out good for the rest of the seeds.
Sure, I think I got one bag still sitting out there. It's been sitting out there a while. I need to open it up and throw it in some dirt.
Strawberries?
Mm-hmm.
You got 5 strawberry plants outside.
Don't know if alive. Hey,
Strawberry is pretty hardy. And I don't know, Mike. He way down there. Lord.
Well, I'm where I'm in 8, 9. So strawberry should have been doing something. They're just moving slow.
And mine should be started. I got a bunch of berries, so probably the next couple of weeks I should start getting strawberries. They June bearing, but they start in May and they'll go way past June.
Yeah, my blueberries, they got tons of little blueberries on there, but I know we ain't gonna eat them till June, July.
You got them big old bushes though, boy. You can afford to let some birds say something. I got a lot of bushes, got a lot of strawberries, but I want every single one of them strawberries. I don't want one bird to put their lips on one of them strawberries or blueberries. None of that. No.
Well, that's one of the way. Well, they do eat quite a bit, but I got so many right there that I never miss them.
Yeah. So you got a bunch. I got a bunch too, but mine ain't big as yours. I think the oldest one I got maybe 5 years old now.
Oh, no, those strawberries was here before I was about to cut all them things down. I had my cutters going out to go cut, and then oh man, these blueberries, I ain't touched it.
Mike said the onions he left from summer is back already. Strawberries look dead. Birds have lips and things you learn on YT. Them ain't lips, them beaks.
One thing I haven't now, for the past 3 years, I've been getting passion fruit growing in my backyard and everything.
Well, this was Bugle Mama. Thanks for coming.
I haven't seen any signs of passion fruit yet, and I've been getting them for the past 3 years.
Praise the weather. Do crazy stuff, man.
Mm-hmm.
Some stuff that's already flowered ain't flowering this year. Some stuff was never flowered. Oh, I said lips. Yeah, I did say lips.
I still got to put them.
Birds is one of the still closest living relatives of dinosaurs. They still possess dinosaur DNA. Crazy, huh?
Close to the pterodactyl, huh?
Crazy.
I'm gonna be nice. I done seen some humans look like dinosaur era too, but I'm gonna be nice. Hey, Wellness, how you doing?
It reminds me of the Step Brothers when you said that when their daddy said, "I always want to be a pterodactyl. I'll walk around with my hands and growl." He said, "My dad told me it's time to grow up. Put that childish stuff around away." Right. Juicing with Jay. What's going on, bro?
My wife, she cooked some wings in here last year. I think she cooked about 12 wings and only 2 got ate. I tested it. My grandson tested it, and the dog got the rest. They were too big. I told my wife if it's oversized meat and stuff, and you know they ain't supposed to be that size, don't even get it.
I ate my first strawberry of the season today.
Oh, okay. TX Lala, how you doing?
So they done gave you a baby to. You know what that was? It was probably a Texas chicken. My Brazilian dad.
No, that was a pterodactyl, man.
That's probably a Texas chicken, one of them buzzards.
Sure. I tell you what, them 2 got ate, and all that didn't get eat. We didn't eat no more. We didn't eat no more. No, it wasn't no turkey wing, that's for sure. I know what turkey wings are.
It was a buzzard. The size of a buzzard leg right there. Texas chicken, that's what they call them, buzzard.
Hey. But I tell my wife, now, if you get some chicken and ain't got no bones in it, leave it right there where it's at. I'm kind of particular about the food and stuff now.
I know I need to redo this. I want to redo this anyway, but I'm gonna let Brazilian Dad see this right quick. Thanks for the super chat, man. I appreciate it.
Hey, Brazilian.
Why money ain't free? Why can't you just give it to me? I don't wanna work for nobody. I'd rather keep doing me. Why money ain't free? Why can't you just give it to me? I don't wanna work for nobody. I'd rather keep doing me. Say it again for the people in need. And for the people ain't got nothing to eat. And for the people ain't got nowhere to sleep. And for the workers like you and me. I guess showing this type of love is low. Want us to work until I cast the door closed. Why this world so full of hate and greed? Only got one question, please. Why money ain't free?
Why can't you just give it to me?
Hey. Cece, I told my wife she buy chicken breast and it got bone in it. I'll cut it myself so there ain't no bones in it.
Yeah, so you know it's actually real meat.
Yeah, if it ain't got no bones in it, I told her don't buy it. If she bring a whole chicken in here, I cut the chicken up for her. I just ask how many pieces she want.
Yeah, sometimes we just gotta at convenience. Yeah, it's convenient, but man, you know what these people doing to us?
Killing you slowly, and it ain't even a dance.
Mm-mm.
Now, one thing I would, my wife, she said I ain't eating no fresh chicken, but me personally, that's why I get dual purpose birds. So when it get big, not laying eggs anymore, it can feed me.
So you just can't eat any chicken?
Well, you can, but it's good to know what kind of birds you got.
Or
I
some of them
get
just
dual
fatter
purpose.
than the other ones?
Yeah, I get dual purpose birds so that I can eat it or I got it to lay eggs. Either one.
So you don't get the eggs from the meat hens?
Hmm?
They don't you don't raise them long enough to keep the eggs?
Yeah, yeah. I keep my chickens until they're not laying anymore.
I'm
You
talking about
know,
the meat hens. It's like if you raising meat hens too, separate. Do you keep the eggs from them, or you just kill them before? You process them before they
I've
start.
only had dual purpose. I never had just meat birds.
Oh, okay. I always wondered that because we trying to get some chicken. I want some meat birds and some regular land hens. But
But
I
with the
would like
meat
to have.
birds, there's a time limit on it because they are die from growing so fast and so quick. So I'd rather have something I can enjoy. And if I don't have time to clean it, whatever, it can still live happy.
Okay. Okay. I'm not looking at them type of breeds then.
That's why I want that dual bird. Majority of the birds I get is Long Island Red and Bar Rock. Those
All
are
right.
multi birds.
What about leghorns?
Yeah, they're good too.
They a dual purpose bird?
Yeah.
Heard, one guy around here was telling me the leghorns did him the best around here, so I'll think about getting some of those. First, I got to get everything going. Boy, I got enough projects to last me a lifetime, man.
All chicken are edible. Okay. That's true. All chicken are edible. It's
They
just
all
that
edible.
you want to be careful on what kind you eat because you don't want to start dying on their own and stuff from being too big when they should have been harvested at 8 weeks.
So yeah, them meat hens they turn over quick.
Mm-hmm. And then
What's them?
if you get the Cornish hen, you know they're supposed to be small, but you let them get a little big, shit, they might die on their own.
Cornish hens? I tell you what, it's gonna be rough keeping them dogs out. I might have to put an electric fence across that thing.
Miss Shirley said, "What's the difference between meat birds and laying eggs?" The only difference that I know is you buy meat birds and it's at a certain time. You might do 8 or 12 weeks and then you process them out. But
Because they get so big.
laying birds, you just basically got them for laying eggs and everything. And when you tie them laying eggs or they stop laying eggs, you put them in a pot. But all chickens are edible.
I didn't know nothing about no meat birds. So I started seeing stuff on here. Most people it's just regular chickens, what they process. They don't keep them no separate. They'll raise the chicks up and let them get so big, and then probably them ones they process, or they might trade out some of the old with the chicks.
Right. You got a lot of people where they got two sets of birds. One is for meat to put in the house, and the other one is for the egg process and everything. So they keep eggs in their refrigerator. They got chickens out there, but now the meat birds, they're caged in and they're not going anywhere. So after that 8 weeks or 12 weeks, skin it up, put it in the freezer.
Okay. That's something else we was looking into. Finding somewhere else we can get like meat to stock for the freezer instead of buying meat from these stores, man. You know, it's local farmers around here that sells processed meat already. I mean,
Okay.
all you gotta do is go about talking to them, or there's certain places that farms that let you come a couple times a week to pick up meat and all types of stuff, man.
I forgot the name of the people, but there's a place that Homestead Heart they use where you can order your meat and all that stuff, and I think it's one day a month or once every month, something like that. They'll bring all the stuff out,
I
and
think it's the same type of place my wife was talking about here a little while ago.
me personally, I like having my own because I know what's going on with them.
Yeah. The way this world is, man, the way this world is, it's the best thing for you to do.
Right.
Videos will never raise chickens, meat birds, lay little to no eggs, grow fast and have problems. If they get older than the time to harvest, most likely they very much like grocery store chicken.
Right. That the only thing that prevent me from actually killing my birds is because if the wife see me, I ain't eating that. Okay. So I could do all that stuff machine around.
But are better eating. Okay. But it's crazy. So they just come up with these chickens just for meat birds. They just bred these chickens just for meat birds. That's just strange to me.
Well, that's like everything else that no matter what it is, somebody gonna find a purpose for it.
Or do something to make a purpose for it.
That's it.
Big juicy.
Now I look at people buy Cornish hen. I could take a Rhode Island Red and I can make Cornish hen out of them too. I just let them grow a little bit, chop it up, put it in the refrigerator. Cornish hen.
Odom had a whole concert. You talking about that "Why Money Ain't Free"? Yeah, it's the whole song, boy. The whole song. That's just something I enjoy. I love listening to good music, man. It just moves me, put me in a brighter mood.
Well, I like listening to the old music. I don't. You ask me who the rapper and all this stuff. I don't know. I don't even like the music.
I listen to a lot of old music. It's some new artists that I do like, but far and few between. It's not many. Most of this stuff, I don't know. I don't even call it music.
I like songs with real meaning behind it.
Me too. And I like a lot of country music. This stuff I can't even understand. I can't listen to that. I mean, I don't even understand what you're saying.
LGGG.
What? They call it what? Mumble rapping? That ain't rapping. I don't know what that is. It ain't even no good R&B no more. What happened to R&B? In the 80s and 90s, how we had everybody. We had R. Kelly, Don't Pee on Me, Al B. Sure. We had the Isley Brothers. We had a lot, Tank. A lot of people. We had a lot.
Big Juicy ain't juicy. Okay. But
a lot of good R&B singers back then. Keith Sweat, Big Luther and Little Luther.
Yeah.
I like both of them.
But look at all the good ones are gone, really.
Yeah. Well, man, you can't tell me some of these people got voices, but man, I don't know.
They don't know how to use it.
They don't sound right no more. Like, golly, man. No wonder people out here going crazy, wild, and listen what they got to listen to.
Yeah.
Don't tell them what they mumble, rapping and stuff, telling these people to do.
Yeah. Are they gonna start? A girl shake your booty, and the whole song's booty shake, booty shake, booty shake, shake booty.
Yeah,
No.
yeah, it's crazy. We had songs talking about how to treat women and stuff. Not these days, boy.
Yeah, well, we had a few ratchet songs back then, but the song actually it told you about a story or told you something.
Yeah,
you may have been going through it.
I want to please you. I want to tease you. I forgot who that even is, but man, songs back then they had meaning. You can sit around singing to your girlfriend on that big long cord. You know, I remember that a lot of nights, sitting on the phone, that big long cord, singing songs to my girl, the girl I was talking to at the time. That's great.
No Temptation, Stalics, or Commodores. Hey, you right. All the Commodores are gone except one.
That's what they used to say about the new
Temptations. All the Temptations are gone except one.
Easy enough. Yeah. We even had Eddie Kane.
I'm telling you.
Ain't nobody like Jody. Jody was my thing, boy. Oh man. Josie was Silk, Boys, yep, Boys to Men. Yo, yep. I want to know.
I think that's Whining Key Sweat.
Yeah.
Yeah, Key Sweat.
That's Key Sweat. I want to please. My mama loved Key Sweat. Key Sweat, I'll be sure. Dude, we had this. I'll still remember this to this day. Some good memories. On Sundays, you know, everybody know it's cleaning day. You get up, you hear that either gospel music or some R&B. It's time to get up and clean. My mama, she loves her R&B. She loves Key Sweat, I'll Be Sure, and Too Short. Too Short. Because she had these big old speakers, and we just rocked the whole place, boy. Every Sunday, we just up cleaning, listening to music. Good old times, good memories.
I want you to have a good attitude, and I want this house clean.
Mm-hmm. You're getting up and clean. It's Sunday. Everybody clean on Sunday. Then you go to church. You go to church with a aunt to your grandma.
Luther, make you think something done happen. Wind your clothes right. Oh.
No did it. I was listening to Luther like I had this. Yeah, Luther was a man back in the day, boy.
He just the song make you just fall out of it, and did he just snatch it off you, huh?
Man, it's crazy. I don't like speaking about that type of stuff, but man, it is crazy the way the music entertainment in Hollywood is today, boy. I mean, if that's some of the sick stuff you got to get into, miss me with all that, man. I will stay broke. Thank you.
It's about the quick buck.
That's why I didn't really care too much for Instagram. Because you get messages over there all the time about you want to join this group. You want to join this elite group. No, sir.
He want to hear your song again.
Oh man.
We had songs that mean but go away, but songs was about survival. Songs reflect people concerns. Yeah, you're right.
There's another one I need to make another one.
And Smokey Robinson still trying to sing now.
For real?
That fella about 80-something years old, but he's still trying to hit a note.
I thought he'd been gone, man. I thought he was been gone.
No, he ain't gone yet.
I appreciate a resilient dad.
Holy smoke.
Why money ain't free? Why can't you just give it to me? I don't wanna work for nobody. I'd rather keep doing me, doing me. Why money ain't free? Why can't you just give it to me? I don't wanna work for nobody. I'd rather keep doing me, doing me. Say it again for the people in need. And for the people who ain't got nothing to eat. And for the people who ain't got nowhere to sleep. And for the workers like you and me. I guess showing this type of love is low. Want us to work until I cast the door closed. Why this world so full of hate and greed? Only got one question, please. Why money ain't free?
Hey, hey. J.K. Gardner, Salon Diva. V, thank y'all for coming.
Salon Diva, I think I saw
J.K.
A TikTok video, something to where Smokey Robinson was trying to gyrate, but his gyrating wasn't working no more.
Smokey gone, man. Smokey still around?
No, he's still here. He's still here.
Man, I could have sworn he was gone.
No.
You know, they tell us a lot of people gone that really ain't gone. They changed.
Especially if you're watching TikTok, they lie to you all the time about folks going and the man sitting right there. How you just gonna tell people I'm dead and I'm right here watching you?
I know it's one they've been mad. Well, I ain't gonna say nothing. People might not believe that. But this one that's been, they said, been gone for a long time, was a legend. And he's not gone. He's been up under our eyes the whole time. He just changed his name. If you look at their pictures and stuff, yeah, that's the same verse.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of them.
Yeah. And this one is real famous, boy. Really famous.
Jamal White. I mean, the black karate dude. They talking about he was dead several times and he's still making movies. That's a young fella. He ain't about 50-something years old.
They said Pac's still here. I don't know how true it is.
Yeah, they said. I seen one thing where they said it was Pac. He changed his look and everything, but is it still him? Then they say MJ ain't gone either.
Yeah, they said he tried not to. Smokey looked like he was trying to have a.
My Renaissance grandma don't do that to the old boy. He done made you sweat many days.
Smokey is 80. Give him a break. Yeah,
he was talking about you, my Renaissance. The tears of a clown when there's no one around.
Dude, I ain't heard no Smokey in forever. I don't even remember no more songs. Been so long. I'm getting old too, boy.
He's 80 years old. I'll give him a break.
Her mama. Yeah, that's when his grandma was around.
Yeah.
Yeah, used to be some good R&B singers, man. Yeah, let's name some R&B singers. But we already named a lot of them.
Oh, shoot. That's kind of hard.
Oh, okay, let's do it like this. Name your favorite 3 R&B singers from the 90s.
From the 90s?
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. That's a good question. In the 90s, I think my best singer was, what's her name? Betty White. What is her name? Oh. What is this girl name?
Too Many.
Minnie Riperton. I loved her. Shoot.
Liv. Jodeci Joe SWB. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I forgot about it.
Yeah, Betty Wright.
Oh, yeah. Betty Wright. From the 70s. I don't know, man. I was kind of
audition.
I liked Man, what is the boy? Tyrese. Tyrese was one of my. I loved some Tyrese back then. And Boys to Men and Jodis. Them probably gonna be my group.
Tyrese ain't never really sing nothing.
What?
His singing like his acting.
What? Tyrese was the man, boy. I used to listen to I still be listening to Tyrese.
Baby, why you leave me here?
No.
You know,
These
still
are the signs of love making. Are you that zodiac freak I've been looking for? Girl, you got me seeing signs of love making. Oh, yes. That was a jam, boy. That was one I love that song, boy. And Sweet Lady. Ah, that was another one. Maxwell. There's a couple songs I like the Maxwell, but I didn't care too much for Maxwell. Dude, there are good singers without.
I tell you this much: I grew up in the church. A lot of the stuff I ain't had no dealing with because I grew up in the church.
Yeah, we did too.
Oh, Cece said you're gonna get your wife in the mood.
That's a bad thing? I don't think so.
You better say that honey in the boy. You better say that honey and get it right. Inside joke.
Now, and they did have them people that everybody loved that was proved to be lip singers, fooling everybody for all this time. They got Tony. Is that who they are?
Who the other one?
Drew Hill. Oh yeah, I love Drew Hill too. Boy.
What's the name of them fellas? They were singing and everything, and come out they couldn't sing at all. They were lip syncing the whole time.
Wasn't that Tony?
No,
Milli Vanilli. That's who
Milli Vanilli. That's it. Milli Vanilli.
Milli Vanilli. Yeah, Salon Diva just said it. CC too. I love Barry White.
You know Salon Diva and CC, they keeping up with the music.
Oh yeah. Well, the Anthony pushing too old for you youngsters. I remember Barry White.
You telling me this and telling me
that.
Hey.
Tony Braxton. Oh yeah, Tony Braxton had a few good songs.
Yeah.
I like the old Mary too. Mary. Or the music. Man, most of these people do. I don't know. I couldn't do half the stuff these people done did to break into this music industry. That's where I got to do it, and I think I'll stay where I'm at.
Patti LaBelle. Tevin Campbell. I ain't even thinking about Tevin Campbell.
I don't think I remember him. I remember him.
Auntie.
Beverly. Tony can sing. Okay. Yeah, it was Milli Vanilli I was thinking about.
Yeah. Y'all coming up with all these songs and stuff. Big Rooster ain't coming on tomorrow.
He ain't coming on tomorrow?
I think one of his grandkids, they got some kind of school project going on.
Well, you're gonna have to come on tomorrow and do Big Rooster.
I don't think so.
Oh yeah. Anthony Bacon. Anita Bacon. I said Anthony Bacon.
Salon Diva said I thought we weren't talking about the 90s music.
Oh, we just talking about music now. We was talking about the 90s.
Salon Diva, I can't tell you nothing about the 90s because 80s, 90s, my mind was on Uncle Sam, and whatever music I heard was something to put me to sleep.
Escape 112 Black Street.
Anita Baker, yeah.
Who was that? It was me and my two cousins, boy. We used to think we was this one group, man. We used to sing this song all the time. I forgot the name of the group. The song was called Aisha. Aisha, You are the world I never had, or something like that. Yeah, that was a. We used to think we was that group, but we really thought we was that group.
The only thing Salon D, the only thing I heard
That's no
Tyrese sing
two.
back then was when he did the commercial on the bus.
ABC. Yeah,
But
Tyrese can blow, man. I like Tyrese.
I had this one
Another bad
sister in the
creation.
church. Every time she
Gladys
see me,
Knight in the Gladys Knight in the Pimps. Yes, sir.
this one sister, she always called me Luther Vandross. We'll be just getting out of service. She said, Luther Vandross, come on, girl, stop all that.
Jill Scott, Boys to Men. Crisscross. Make you
Oh
jump,
man.
jump,
Yeah.
jump. Yeah, we should listen to that all the time too. That's when baggy pants first started coming out.
Backwards. They had the
Yeah.
pants on backwards.
Yeah. Do I know
Chico DeBarge. Yeah.
how many of y'all had some MC Hammer pants growing up?
No.
You ain't had no MC Hammer pants?
No.
Oh man, I had some green ones, I had some black ones, I had some blue ones. Genuine and Cisco. Yeah, Genuine with Cisco, yeah. It's crazy how we go through these stages when we was kids, boy.
I never wanted to be. I think Luther Vandross the only one that actually sung his songs to try to be like when I was younger. That's it. He probably about the only one.
Bad.
Mario Van Peebles trying to bring Hammer Pants. They trying to bring Hammer Pants back.
I don't know about that, man. All I see is these men wearing these tight yeast infection pants. I ain't finna wear that. That's too tight. I don't want no pants that's so tight on me you can count the freckles on my leg. You know, that don't make no sense. You gotta have room to breathe, boy. I can't do it.
I hate to say it, but I think it's kind of these mamas now. And ladies, I ain't talking bad about you, but then when you got your kids going to school and the pants all tight on them and everything, hey.
Yeah, they gonna get catch a yeast infection. And boys out there in them tight things like that. That don't make no sense.
Mary J. Blige.
But you know what? They be so tight and so skin tight, but they still be hanging off their butt.
Uh-huh. It's so tight that it can't go around the butt. It's only tight on the legs.
I mean, my God, really? They don't see. I never got that sagging thing anyway, man. Don't you know what it come from prison? People were advertising their butt in prison, and they just picked it up and started running with it. People out on the street, you don't know what that means. You just said around here fast off false advertising.
If they check it out, that means that they're available. Then they don't understand what it means.
Yeah, it originated from prison.
Now you wear a suit, but the pants are tight and they about 4 inches off your ankles and no socks.
The suit be tight. I seen people look like if they just raise their arm, man, all that's gonna bust though. You bend over right, just out everywhere. It don't make no sense.
Free.
How do you can't even run in something like that. If you slip and fall, you're gonna break everything.
That's it. That's one thing I tell my grandkids and stuff. Always wearing. They always want to wear Crocs every place. I said, somebody be after y'all. Y'all gonna be in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
And my daughter had a friend, and there was a club down here, and the friend had to go running everything. The friend had on doggone house shoes. She had on flip flops, and she had to run through woods and everything. I said, "You go, girl."
Woo. Well, I used to be able to walk around outside barefooted. Now I can't do it for long, boy. These old feet are bad. I'm flat-footed too, boy. Them rocks tears my feet up.
All right, CC. I'm gonna keep that to myself.
don't have them jungle feet no more. I used to have them jungle feet. Jennifer Hudson. Yeah, Jennifer Hudson can blow, man. I love to listen to some of her gospel songs.
Yeah.
This one on TikTok I seen, it was her. She was like, watch this, watch this. She got to sing, and then you can hear her mom in the background coming in. They can blow. Just saying.
And that's one of the things about my family is they've been blessed to sing, but when it comes to the men, can't none of the men sing unless they're in a group. If they're in a group, they can sing. But if they're by themselves, they cannot sing. I had to break that trend.
My auntie Teresa, boy, she can blow. She can blow. My auntie Teresa can sing. I used to love listening to her sing gospel on the ride homes and on the ride to church and stuff. I used to love listening to her sing gospel. Lionel Richie. All night long.
And Salon Diva, all Texas people like that. Lionel Richie. He's the only Commodore that's left right now.
Lionel Richie?
Yeah, but we're going to sail on down the line. Oh, Lord. Diva say, yes, sir. See, Salon Diva, that's why y'all behind burn up, because y'all always trying to touch the sun.
Yeah, it's hot in Texas, boy. I'm telling you. Like, there's 2 blocks away from, there's 2 blocks. You cut a corner, boy, it's over for you.
Hey.
Ooh, I can live in Texas, boy. It's a different type of heat down there, boy.
Yeah, it's hot in Georgia too, but we don't try to touch the sun. Diana Ross had a live 6 months ago.
For real?
LGGG said so.
How old is Diana Ross now? She about close to 90.
She up there.
Close. Let me
see. Smokey 80. Yeah, she might be in her 80s and 90s.
Salon Diva says they close to God. Not if it's no sir, you not.
Nah, not like that, Salon Diva.
No, you're not.
It's hot.
I think Mike more close to God than anybody, boy.
I'm in 8B, Lala, and I stay in 8B anytime compared to Texas.
It's hotter in Georgia than it is in Texas, 8B.
No, it ain't.
I don't know, man. I be seeing some people in Texas posting videos. They talking about it's 127 degrees out here. I'm like, what? My God. Hey, somebody send some help down there, boy. They burning up.
You get the moon trying to block the sun out. You got Texas by itself trying to block the sun out, trying to touch it.
You can't even go outside at nighttime. First thing in the morning before 6 o'clock, and then at night. That's it. Atlanta has dry heat.
That's what I am too, CC. I'm 8 and 9.
This ain't never been 127 in Texas. Phew, I can't tell. It's hot in the blazes, boy. Y'all hate. No, we ain't. If y'all love that heat, that's on y'all. We get hot enough here. We get all 100. Sometimes we get up about 112, 113.
We had
on the clubhouse. Thanks for coming.
As I remember, as a young soldier, we went to Texas, and it was so hot that we had to come in at night, and we left before daylight.
We get hot
to deal with that Texas heat.
I've seen quite a few videos where I was like, no, sir. Hey, I call in. Hey, boss, I ain't gonna be able to make it. All the tires on my car just done melted. I ain't gonna be able to make it.
Lala, I'm 8B9A. Thanks to this new so-called schedule we got now.
8B9A.
Yeah. I had to look it up good. I pull up the map and everything. It shows I'm 8 and 9. Halter top Daisy Dukes and flip-flop summer attire. Okay, CC. Come on, Lala. Madison. You said you
I
visit
almost died.
Atlanta. Atlanta got its own heat.
Yeah, it's. I don't know. I've been to Atlanta a couple times in the summer when I was young.
Ain't nothing for Atlanta for me.
But it
Doctor
was
told me I had to
nighttime
go to
too.
Atlanta. I told him I'm not going.
It was nighttime. You know, everything cool at night. I don't know. Yeah, I don't wear flip flops, man. I don't like that stuff on my feet. I don't want them flopping up, hit me on my heel like that, man. Rocks getting all up on it, man. I don't like no flip flops, no Crocs, none of that. I want my feet enclosed. I want my whole foot enclosed. I don't want all that.
I wear it in the house. I wear it to sit outside, but that's far as Crocs and flip flops go.
I wear daisies and cowboy boots here. It's definitely hot in Texas, boy.
Yes, it is. I feel sorry for them. Shit, sometimes I feel like just loading up a whole bunch of air conditioners and just drive the whole 18-wheeler to Texas. Here y'all go. Everybody just come get one. One per family now. One per family.
Mary Grove, me, 1960. Oh, my
How
Tennessee
you doing,
family.
Mary Grove me?
In a garden zone that got snakes, boots, or yeah.
Yeah.
I don't mind snakes, little non-poisonous snakes, picking them up, playing with them, whatever. But
I rebuke all snakes from my property, and if I see one, 410 come a running.
With them rattlesnakes and water moccasins and copperheads, no, miss me with all that. The little garter snake, or black snake, or chicken snake, or something like that. No, I ain't got a problem with it. If you got a big old rattler and all that, no, I got to get away from that. And don't you know, man, it is against the law to kill a snake unless it's about to bite you.
Well, if you don't tell it, they don't know it. I put it that way.
In the summer, we can't go outside between 10 to 6 p.m. Good God.
My grandson was walking by with some buckets I had him take, and I was cutting the grass, and they just walked past the snake, didn't even see it. I came up. I said, y'all see that snake right there? I put the lawnmower, I put the blade down real low, and I rode right over that fella. You ain't got no business being on my property.
Them snakes is good to keep them pests out of the garden. Oh,
well, my neighbor cat come around quite often.
They just use your garden for a toilet box.
Now the cat came around the other day. He didn't see me. I stopped and I said, come on, you can come on. He said, no, I ain't coming in there. He turned around going the other way. He said, I only come around when you ain't around. I said, no problem.
Well, I used to have to get on to my other dog. We used to have Honey Boys. Anything she seen, she'd grab and kill it. Snake, I try to reach and grab it. She'd shake it, throw it.
Hey, she know what her purpose is.
But these dogs I got here, they just walk up and sniff it. They just sniff it.
They say, you ain't biting me, you good. You ain't trying to harm me, you good.
If it get to moving too much, they gonna try to bite it. But as long as it's standing still, they just sniff it.
I don't ask a snake what his name is if it in the garden. I call it unalive.
You're just killing off all your friends in the garden.
The only reason I hate snakes so much because during my military time, we got some young fellas that used to put them in the toolbox, and we used to stand on the toolbox when we were looking out our hatch. And man, they had snakes all up in there and made me want to shoot some people that I'm supposed to take care of.
I used to be terrified of snakes when I was young, and then I was running around with some guys that wouldn't. And we used to always go catch snakes, and I go with them. They was older than me, so I go with them, and I just start catching them. I mean, when they bite you, them little garter snakes or something like that, they do make you sick at your stomach a little bit. They do. But
if they bite me, they deserve to die, regardless what size they are.
well, if you sitting there trying to grab them by the head, I mean, if somebody trying to grab you by your head, you gonna try to defend yourself too.
Pause.
And we was some mean look. We'll grab them by the tail and all of a lifestyle. JA, thanks for coming. I ain't never seen you before, but if you want to type TN in the chat and drop your link, I'll come by and check you out.
When I went to Dallas, I slept for 5 straight hours. Not used to that kind of heat. That's right, Miss Shirley. It make you sleep, and then if you don't wake up, it'll take you up out of here. I could deal with the desert heat better than I can Texas heat.
Desert heat like Vegas?
Yeah. That's why I hate going to California, because every time I go to California, I go to the desert.
Yeah, it's hot in California too. But Dallas, boy, they get snow sometimes, don't they? I appreciate it. This heat burns your skin. Oh my God.
I'm dark enough already, CC. I'm not trying to get no suntan.
I already got a permanent suntan.
I'm telling you. I be in Texas, I be walking around with an umbrella all the time. What's wrong with that man? Shit, he
Are you talking about
to...
them Bermuda pythons? Yeah, I'll be watching that show where they be catching Bermuda python. I used to have a Bermuda python.
You what?
I used to own a Bermuda python.
Boy, it's a good thing you ain't got them now.
No, my wife ain't going for it. She don't like snakes.
See, told you had a good woman. You had a good woman. Shoot.
I don't like snakes at all. She starting to learn to tolerate them though. When she see them, she don't freak out too much like she used to. But she's getting a lot better. She ain't gonna never be one to just reach down and grab it.
Yeah.
I
used to be on Fort Stewart.
No cap.
I used to be on Fort Stewart, and the thing that used to make me so mad was we had live rounds, but you couldn't use them. And I'd rather hit a snake from a distance.
You know, all them Bermuda pythons and all them snakes, they got loose from people that had them. It's like I don't know what you call it. I guess they were selling them breeders.
They were selling them, and they had them as pets and everything.
Yeah, they got rock pythons. They got loose. A bunch of different. You know, them rock pythons mixed with them Bermuda python, they create this snake called a super snake. You know, them big rock pythons, they can eat like water buffaloes and stuff. So I mean, and Bermuda snakes get huge. So they said it's gonna create like this big super snake. It's already decimating Florida's Everglades. It's killing off all the birds and gators and everything.
Yeah. With all these houses and stuff they building in all the country area, the snakes gonna be in the houses.
Mm-hmm.
You'll see holes all in my wall. Where you get that hole from? Oh, that's a 410 right now.
You're gonna be shooting holes in the wall. There's a Bermuda python. Just don't let them wrap you. Grab them by the head. Go and get them up out of there.
The python is a strong snake too, now.
They are. Very strong.
So whenever if you're in the kitchen, one come in the kitchen, make sure you run to the sink and get one of them butcher knives and just lay it across your leg and let them wrap up on it. Let them take care of themselves.
That thing do is just grab them by the back of the head.
I ain't grabbing nothing. I'm gonna shoot that fella.
You're gonna put holes in your wall.
Hey.
Yeah, Florida was paying you money. I was watching this show. They pay you so much for every snake. Well, I guess it depends on the length and stuff. Man, some of them down there was catching 12, 13 foot long.
I don't want to say the wrong thing, but only certain people do all that. Some people run from trouble. Some people run to trouble.
That's some money, man. You don't want to load up and go down there for a couple months. Let's catch us some snakes. Get rich.
I'd rather feed Odom some devil balls.
Oh no. That's all right. We straight. We straight. We ain't going.
Hey,
I don't want no part of those. No sir.
I go out all day long and get them onions.
People do crazy stuff for money. Did you see that one show? I know everybody's seen that show. Naked and Afraid.
Yeah.
When you going out there for 28 days, how many days out there butt naked? I mean, just mosquitoes tearing you up. I couldn't do it. I couldn't
You gotta
stand all the
survive.
mosquitoes.
You gotta survive on whatever's out there. Now,
Not
see,
naked.
the average person can't do stuff like that.
The first thing I would do is maybe making me some clothes.
And
And
that's
some
what you're
shoes.
supposed to do. You get the big leaves and cover it up.
Crafting. Thanks for coming.
Hey, Ruji.
First thing I'll do will be making some clothes. But I couldn't stand them mosquitoes biting me everywhere like that, bro. Yeah, we used to watch that shit. We still watch it every once in a while when we catch it. But yeah, it used to be one of our shows. We love that.
Yeah.
And Swamp People.
Now that one was all right. That one was
Catching them
okay.
gators, shooting them gators.
I could deal with the gators because shoot. This other fella I
I
know.
like to watch it, and I ain't finna get out there in no boat.
This other
Chasing no
fella I
messing
know,
no gator.
where we go fishing at, not too far from the prison over there. They caught the alligator, and the folks found a portion of the alligator still floating in the rear, from the rear legs all the way back. He was missing that part of the body.
A big gator probably done ate him.
Yeah.
You rather have mosquitoes than
Two-legged gator
snakes?
ate him.
I take the snakes over mosquitoes any day. Mosquitoes are a little bitty thing. You can't even see them. And the one that bites you is the female.
See, now you want to take stuff back to reality, huh?
Oh, it's the truth.
Well,
The
only
only mosquito that bites is female.
only the female. Well, I can't say that either. Let me be quiet.
Then they got them, in some country they be going to, they got them flies that bite you. Them big old flies.
Cow flies.
I don't know what they is. Death from above is what it is.
I know they call cow flies. They land upon you, and man, it seemed like they took a big old chunk out your arm.
I know them people look like the Elephant Man, like they got elephantitis or something. All them bumps all over.
Yeah.
Please.
Ruji says she got alligators in her backyard. You got to look before you go out there.
Good Lord.
Don't worry, Ruji. I never visit you unless I'm
Africa got
hungry.
big mosquitoes. I bet.
If I'm hungry, I'll be there to get them.
I bet. I can imagine out there. You got to watch your dogs and everything.
You tell the dog, hey, you better not leave. If you go so far, you won't be my pet no more. Somebody be eating you.
I bet Africa got some big mosquitoes, boy.
Ruji, you laughing. I'm serious. The only way you see me there is if I'm hungry and ain't got no food. I most definitely catch an alligator out your
Sherry,
backyard.
thanks for coming.
How you doing, Coach Sherry? Mississippi has blood-sucking helicopter.
What is that? I don't know what that is.
That must be a rescue plane. Rescue helicopter.
It's a blood-sucking helicopter. What in the world is that?
They
What
take
kind of new
the
creature is
blood
that?
and they ain't helping nobody.
Oh, I thought that was something new that come from the spawns. Blood-sucking helicopters. I ain't never heard of nothing like that before.
Well, I've been hearing. It seemed like a certain time of the year you see mosquitoes come up, and you could actually see the mosquitoes. And they got some real size to them, but they skinny. You can see them and everything, but they skinny.
Oh, that probably the male.
When they land, you tear into them. When I lived in New Orleans years and years ago, I remember a special machine had to come up and down neighborhood spraying because yeah, we got that here too. But these sorry folks, they do it every now and then. They're supposed to do it, I think, like 2 or 3 times a week. They only do it every now and then.
When we was kids, I remember my mom and them always burn rags on the front porch when we was always out there. They would put how rags out there burning. I get help with this stunk like crazy.
I got one of them blue lights. I got the bug spray. I got the salmonella candle. I got there's another plant too that you put up there that they don't like it. I put all that stuff outside.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. LGG, they do. They be grinding. Boy, someone don't even make it 24 hours. Yeah, but fight the gators for your fish. Oh Lord, y'all be done killed every one of them gators.
I tell you what, you let an alligator take my fish, and I'd have stayed there a good 20 minutes trying to catch this fish. We'll be eating fish and alligator.
That's something I ain't never grew before either.
That's it. Eucalyptus. I used to go to the box store and buy about 4 or 5 of them plants and just put them all out in the front. Oh, the mosquitoes, LGG, the mosquitoes just testing to see what kind of meat coming out there.
Yeah.
You know, they sent out an advanced team too to see what kind of meat they're gonna get.
Well, I've been seeing mosquitoes for the last couple of weeks now.
Not salmonella.
Who's got the salmonella?
Swoop said not salmonella. No, not salmonella.
He's just pretty much hanging out with gators and guards. We got guards here, but not you don't see them and you don't catch them, so we don't have that many.
It's only certain people I see catch the guard. Now I've got family up in Richmond Hill. Now and then you'll see them out there with a big old machete cutting, and the scale's about as big as a butcher knife, and they're out there scaling and everything else.
Yeah, they need to come up here.
I won't be eating over here tonight.
Central no. He said you meant Central no.
Uh-huh.
The spray truck for mosquitoes. Yeah, I hope them gators don't. Well, when I was a kid, I told you they found one in a creek where we used to go fishing at. My auntie's neighbors had 2 Rockwellers, and they found one of them head down there on the bridge. And then a couple of days later, that's when they caught that alligator. They said somebody turned it out when it got too big, put it in the creek, and killed his dog.
Mm.
I don't. Pretty big here in Carolina. It was a good cold winter with some snow helping them out, but we haven't had any snow. We had some, but I don't think it's gonna help them, boy. Nutri-Rats.
One of the things I do too to make sure ain't no mosquitoes around my place, if I'm saving some water, it get covered. I try not to have no sitting water nowhere around.
Yeah. Think about in the back field back there's a pond back there where they raise cows at. So I mean, it's always we gotta keep citronella burning back here. No, you can't be out there at night. Mosquitoes are bad.
Nutri-Rats? I never heard of that.
You ain't never heard of Nutri-Rat? Them big old rats. I used to watch this show. It's called Rats from the Dead. I mean, biological, not what you call them. I don't want to say the word, man. It's where you illegitimate child, they call it. You know what I'm saying? That's the name of the show. And they used to go out, they used to pay them so much for every Nutri-Rat they kill. People eat them.
Now the only Nutri-Rat I can tell you about is in New York. They have big rats in New York and Chicago.
Ghetto rats. There ain't no Nutri-Rats. Them ghetto rats. Them Nutri-Rat first cousin.
Going to
Yeah, they really bad in Louisiana.
beaver and rat have babies. Oh, a beaver and a rat.
That's what it looks like.
They were really bad in Louisiana. They were trying to figure out meals to make. That's the problem. I was trying to figure out how to make some meal out of nothing.
I seen people.
Hey, Tin, how you doing?
Alaska, the show we was watching, I think it was Alaska, man. They was killing and eating them Nutri-Rats. Big old thing, boy.
I also come to the realization after being in the military and all that stuff, never say what you won't eat. Depends on the circumstances. You might have to eat the same thing you say you won't eat.
I'll tell you what I'm gonna say I'm never gonna eat it. I'm never gonna eat it. That's all.
Okay.
Oh, I can't
tell you
that.
what,
I take that back.
Me and you gonna be sitting right there, and your gut gonna be growling everything, and I'm gonna be sitting right here eating these onion and sausage, and I'm just gonna laugh at you, bro.
I take the sausage. You can keep them on. I take it back though, because a couple weeks ago, I did try eat some diced up onions on one of them gut burgers, and I didn't get sick from it.
So that tell you right there, you can eat onions, bro.
I nuked the crap out of them though.
Hey, you go get an onion. Well, I don't know what kind of onion Tennessee got, but you come get one of these Georgia onions, one of them Vidalia onions, put that fella in the microwave, put a little spoon of butter on the top, and just nuke that fella about for a good 6 minutes. And I guarantee you sit at the table and say, oh, you start telling your wife, we got to get some more of these.
No, I don't think so. Yeah, I remember that show with Martin was fighting a big old Nutri-Rat.
Right. It was on vacation.
Everything come coming back for him.
Yeah.
What a gut burgers. That's what I call them little crystals. I call them gut burgers. Because, you know, after you get through eating them, 5 minutes later, you got to go to the bathroom. Gut burgers.
I don't know nothing about that.
Nature cooking books. I get the location.
Put out Nature cooking book. They putting out Nutri books and all that stuff, and folks over on the other side of the water been eating this stuff every day.
That's what Martin said. That ain't no puppy. Yeah, that was funny, man. I miss Martin. Martin was cool, boy. That was a good show.
Yeah, White Castle burger.
Yeah, White Castle with crystals, whatever you want to call them. They all gut burgers for me. Most of the stuff you get in the machines at work is gut food. If you're going straight to the bathroom, give me the bubble gut, boy.
I see White Castle burgers in Wally World all the time, and I said, "Boy, I wonder how White Castle tastes." I haven't had White Castle since it had to been in the 80s.
White Castle worse than Crystal.
Nah, talking back in the day, bro. I used to live on White Castle when I was I say from the age of 6 to 10. White Castle be where my mom she stopped, and we'll get us and the burger wasn't number 10 and 15 cents back then. Shoot.
They used to put them big old strips of onions on them White Castle. Oh God. Just thinking about it, just give me the all over, boy. Plum bushes and blueberry bushes. Stop.
Mosquito trucks.
Oh. They don't stop producing.
Bushes stop producing. Man. Kill animals and your fruit, huh?
It's the 90s and 90s and 1980s, 1990s and 1990s.
How long I hadn't had a White Castle burger since the late 1900s, about 1980, 90. Now, I haven't had a real good White Castle. I think the last one I had was in the 70s.
We got some coming home from Georgia, Crystal. They want White Castle. You know, I had mine.
Crystal is nothing like White Castle.
No, mine had a little bit of. That's what I was talking about. Different ones I was talking about coming home from Georgia. They had like 2 or 3 little onions on the bread, and I ate it, and I didn't get sick from it. But it was a little bitty. And that was on the
That's
bread.
because you was hungry and you wanted to hurry up and get home.
Probably so. But yeah, I didn't taste it. Most of the time when I taste it now, here come Earl.
Uh-oh.
Earl, boy, he coming.
Now, I believe Crystals and White Castle, they're totally different. The burgers may look the same, but they're not.
White Castle to me is terrible. They got them big old thick. Ugh.
No, actually, White Castle, their onions wasn't big. They're like that now, but back in the day, they wasn't big. They was diced up real nice and small. And they will put some onions on your burger. Sick.
I think most people get sick
White
of
Castle burgers because they eat too many. That's one of the things too. They ate too many of them.
You can eat 2 of them. You going to the bathroom about 30 minutes.
No, I remember the days. All I had was $1, and I can go to a White Castle and get filled up.
But that's back when it was real meat.
Yeah,
it ain't been real meat in years.
Hey, real bread, real meat, real onions.
It ain't been real in years, boy. This stuff is. I mean, if you run into the bathroom right after you eat something, you know, I don't know. It might not be real food. That's the way I feel.
Back as a kid, I don't recall any negative effects on any plants.
On any plant.
Yeah. I think it's the material they mixing in that stuff now.
We don't really see someone that smoke.
They want to kill them. They want to kill the mosquitoes, but they also got something else in effect too.
It's always a dependent what they do.
I said to myself as the fellow was coming down, I said, if you take that truck down my road right there and you kill my bees, I'm gonna let some bees fly.
There ain't no money in the cure, no drugs or nothing like that. There ain't no money in the helping people get rid of mosquitoes. It's always another agenda to it. It's just like they say they don't have to cure the AIDS, right? Look, all these people have been cured from AIDS. Magic Johnson.
Magic Johnson.
Tracy AIDS forever.
He gonna always be the first one to come up. Who got cured? Magic Johnson.
Yeah, if you got enough money, it's a cure for it. And there ain't no money in the cure, so that's why they always keep giving us these treatments.
I saw one fella on, I don't know whether it was TikTok or what, but they said there's no cure for AIDS, but why people got cured? He said, I forgot. He said it's a missing hidden book or something. All these remedies that all these diseases that we got and they can't cure and all that. Our far parents been taking care of all this stuff and never had a problem.
When they say it was cured years ago, they didn't have a trace of AIDS in years. It's just like they lied. How they gonna tell us? This is what they told us in school now. I don't know if it's what they told y'all. They told us AIDS come from the gay men in Haiti was going over and sleeping with the gay men in Africa that was putting green monkey blood on their face. And that's how they got the AIDS. That's what they told us in school. I knew right then, even in school, that don't even sound right.
Now they just told from school, we was told it was same sex, and that's how it became. And hey,
they told us in school when we was growing up, when AIDS first come out,
they just said it was dirty sex.
That they was over killing green monkeys and putting the blood on them and let it leach into their skin, and then they caught AIDS, and the people from Haiti were coming over sleeping with the gay people, and that's how it spread it.
But then again, you can't listen to a lot of things that we got in these history books.
And they tell us everything. They've been telling us lies since the beginning of time.
That's it.
It's unreal what stuff they tell us. They got cured because he never had it.
I also thought that too, Swoop, because all of a sudden you got it, then less than a month later you ain't got it. You've been
Well,
cured.
that's like y'all remember the fighter Tommy Guns, the one
Yeah.
that played in that Rocky movie. You know, he had to retire because he came out and said he had it. But then, he came back a few years later and said he didn't have it no more. But then somehow he got killed anyway or died somehow.
I think they do it for the publicity.
Why don't you want that type of? Well, I guess any publicity is better than none.
That's it. You notice they only put it on the news when it's folks that's up there in music and sports and all that stuff. The common man, they don't say nothing about them.
No.
Sweet them, I was a little girl when they came our way, and we had plum and blueberries everywhere, but they all stopped producing. Mm-hmm.
Because that truck, crazy.
And that's one of the reasons I try to fill up my yard with all fruits and stuff now.
Yeah. I'm glad I started a long time ago because, man, the price of some of this stuff now is unreal. Unreal. They realize people growing up, waking up, with all the stuff they're doing to our food, and everybody's starting to grow their own again, like we should have been doing from the beginning of the time. Well, we was doing at the beginning of the time. We pretty much got away from it because grocery stores are a little bit easier.
I tell you one thing. I'm sorry I started listening to lead a little bit too late because lead is where I found the persimmons at. And
me too.
When I got all the stuff cleaned up back here, I had tons of persimmons in my backyard. I just didn't know it. It was too woody and everything, and I said, "No, that's too much." I had it all cleaned out and find out I had tons of persimmons in my own backyard.
I got a big American persimmon behind my outbuilding. It dropped thousands of things down.
That's what I'm talking about. The American persimmon. I'm not talking about
my Philly persimmon I got last year. It ain't woke up yet. It ain't. It's still alive. It's green when I scratch it, but it ain't got a leaf or nothing on it yet. Same as the other bean cherry over there.
My Fuyu persimmon tree is called Rachel, and she got some little leaves.
Mine's called Julie. Miss Julie. It's a name.
Hey, this is Miss.
It's crazy you name your trees and everything. People think I'm nuts. I get to talk about stuff and they call the names. Like, man, what you just? Who is that? That's a tree. And you just gave the tree name, yeah.
Yeah, I got Rachel for my birthday, so that Rachel is special to me.
If J3 the Joes come back, mine ain't doing too good.
Yeah, Salon Diva. I got little leaves on there and everything. Every time I go out there, look at it, I start smiling. we talking about a jackfruit.
The jackfruit.
Yeah, I set all the other ones outside too, and I didn't put them in direct sun. The heat is getting the leaves, but I think they're gonna survive. I'm hoping they do like the other ones. The leaves died out, but then they start growing all new leaves.
That's my pineapple guavas. They starting to get some leaves back now, but all they leaves dropped.
I told you, just leave it alone. If the whole thing is not brown, if it still got some green or some dark looking stuff on it, leave it alone. Let it stay in the
scratch
dirt.
test on it? You do a scratch test on it?
No, it's small. It's smaller than this pen. But I got some more, and I'm praying that they start leafing out, and I'm gonna set them over in the wooded area. I might think about you, Salon Diva, but I'm not gonna guarantee. I might think about you.
I noticed something between my wild blackberries and my regular thornless blackberries. Mm-hmm. The wild ones thorn, the ones that got thorn, I call them wild. They flower a lot earlier in the shade than my regular thornless blackberries in the sun. And thornless ones is up on the fence row. They hardly get maybe an hour, 2 hours worth of sun a day. And they already leaf flowered out.
Man, I
They
got
have some berries.
blackberries all over my yard. I got my burn barrel, got blackberries growing up out of there, and they were looking so good. I just took some out, threw them out, started chewing. I couldn't really finish it because the seeds were so hard. I said, I said, these are too hard for me. These be them break my teeth.
That's why I got them thorn. Yeah, that thornless variety. They don't have as many seeds as the ones that with the thorns.
But I did a video on some trees. After I did that video, I went back and I got some guava. I got 2 Mexicans.
Mexican cream.
Yeah, I got 2 Mexicans. What is the other one?
I
One
seen
is
it. Yeah,
I got one pink.
pink guava.
Yeah, and I think 2 yellows. 2
Yellow
yellow guava.
guava.
Yeah.
I gotta see if my yellow guava ain't put on the leaves this year either.
And then I got 3 the cherry bush. Barbados cherry.
Barbados cherry.
I got 3 of them. And all the other stuff I got on the video.
My bananas, the squirrel ate down, came back, but the guavas RIP. I don't know, them guavas is pretty resilient. They'll come back from the root if you give it time.
Yeah.
Last year before last, mine died back to the root.
But I'm setting everything out there in the fruit forest. I'm keeping it in the bucket for about a good 2-3 months so it get stabilized. Then I'm putting everything in the fruit forest.
I have a piece of ginger growing in water on the counter. When should I put it in some dirt?
Put in some dirt now.
How cold is it? I mean, you can put it in a pot as long as you're gonna keep it in. Well, I don't know how cold you are there.
Yeah. Well, you can keep it in that. I got one sitting right there on the floor. It's been in the house ever since I put it in the dirt.
I wish you could keep it in the house on the south side window or something.
One thing I also learned too, when you get what is that called? Starters, seed starting soil and all that stuff. That's exactly what it is. It's just to start the seed. Ain't no nutrition in it, nothing. That your plant will get about a good 2-3 inches, and then it start dying because there's no nutrition in it.
Yeah.
I have a piece of okay. Y'all ever had a lychee, black tropical? Where I was just looking at one before I went to sleep, sitting right here. I had 2 things going. I was listening to Miss Shirley, and I was looking at fast growing trees, and they had some on there.
High
So
and dog crap.
I think I'm gonna give me some lychee.
Dude, ain't that alien fruit? That red looking thing, then you split it open, it's just pure white in the inside.
Got that white ball in it. Yeah.
No, sir, I don't want them. It don't even look right. It looks like some alien food to me.
That ain't no different than an egg. You boil an egg,
no, it don't look nothing like no egg to me. That looks crazy. I ain't know. Then the outside look like you got tentacles and stuff all on it.
No.
Look like it'll stick to your face. It's suck the life out of you or something. It don't look right. I ain't never heard of lychee, so I started watching YouTube. Black days, I ain't never heard of them before I started watching YouTube.
I think that thing was $130 something for it.
Good Lord.
The thing that makes me mad about it is if I pay $100 for a tree, I don't want no little 12 inches, 2 inches. I want me at least 5 inches if I'm paying $100 for it.
What happened to them, man? They used to be pretty reasonable about 5-6 years ago. Now they just through the roof.
Yeah.
Stark Brothers the same way, man. Stark Brothers the same way. They pretty freaking high.
Yeah, they raise the prices, but you ain't getting what you should get for your money. That's one of the things I hate about it.
I'll buy something small and let it grow up before I pay $300 for a tree.
And I bought 2 more loquats too.
I got my 2. I'm hoping maybe they won't die.
Just give them some love, bro. Give them some love.
I got them on the south side. Maybe they won't. No, might throw a couple blankets over the roots or something to fall.
No. With the loquat, I can tell you one of the things that even watching folks in other cities and states and stuff, they don't pay their loquat no mind. My loquat, I got 2 big ones out there. They're sitting in a half a barrel, and they've been sitting there for the past 5 years or so. And I never water them or whatever. Now and then, I might shoot some water their way when I'm giving the animals water. But other than that, I don't give them water or nothing. The root done went through the bottom of the barrel, and they'd be content.
It is what it is. What's going on, man?
What's up? What's up? But I believe this year I'm gonna take them out the barrel though.
You gonna take them out of the barrel?
Yeah, but I got to get me a big tool or something to lift them containers up.
You ever go back and watch some of your old videos?
Yeah, and laugh at them.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, because I'm all my B videos. I was trying to figure out a new name for my B channel, and I'm debating what did I put on there. Honey Slinger Apiary.
Honey Sling Avery. Yeah, I went back and watched my first video I made. I put on here, and I seen my loquat is in that tree, the one I used to have at Champagne. And then have over. I'm doing great, man. How you doing? Doing good. How often do you have to water figs? Mine in the ground, I hardly ever water them. I mean, I might hit them up with some water if I'm watering my garden. I might just shoot a little over to them. I hardly ever water them in the ground. In the
But
pot,
you know the thing that I done found out about fig trees is just let it sit in water. They do better just sitting in water. Because I took all my figs out and I had them sitting on the ground and everything, and they start looking all sorry and look like they're going dead. But just take them and set them, water them, and leave them alone.
yeah,
They do better.
Just the water when it needs it from the bottom.
Yeah.
The only thing about that is the mosquitoes. You gotta worry about mosquitoes.
Yeah.
That's the only thing wrong with that. It's almost 10 o'clock. I guess we're gonna jump up off of here.
Your figs in the pot. Yeah, my figs in the pot too, but I got 2 of them about to go in the ground.
I got a few more I'm finna transplant from inside that greenhouse and put over in my new fig row. And I already got that strawberry Berta. I think that's what it is. Berta, that Magnolia, Italian honey, Texas everbearing. And that's red Lebanese. I think I'm gonna move my yellow long neck out there. The ones I got last year, the smaller ones, the yellow long neck, the LSU purple, the Desert King.
Oh man.
I think I might I'm thinking about moving that to Nas Tiger, but I think I might leave it inside there. I think I might just keep that protected.
Sure, I've been doing so much.
Thanks for coming.
How you doing, Miss Linda? The figs I got from Erectable Garden, they sitting in the refrigerator. I've been busy that I ain't even put them in no sand yet.
Ain't put them in no sand yet. Man, my Ronde Bordeaux, they was doing good. Rooted real good. Put them in pots. And now they ain't doing too hot.
I think what I'm going to do is instead of putting these in sand, I think I'm going to put them straight in the dirt. I'm going to cut them, put them in the dirt, and leave it at that.
He's like caring for a newborn.
Hey, and I was thinking about, I said, dog, I was thinking about Miss Linda too, when she said, if you don't label your fruit, your plant, whatever, when it grow, you'll know what it is then.
Yeah.
I had a whole bunch of tin left from the cover of the beehive. I sat right there and I just cut a whole bunch of them up so I can make labels.
I got a whole bunch cut up too. I was planning on putting labels on everything I got. But I mean, we know what they are, but don't nobody else know what it is.
Man, after I put it in the ground, I don't know what it is no more.
If you lose them tags, boy, it's hard to remember what stuff is, especially when you got so much.
Fig cuttings, these things I got like caring for a newborn baby.
Yes, it's a lot harder to root figs in the wintertime because you can't really keep that constant humidity without having to put something underneath it or something. I think it's a lot easier in the summertime. Once I prune my figs down what I don't want to grow and what I want to leave to actually try to get fruit, once I cut that off, I'll stick that just in a pot with one of my citrus or something like that and it seems like they do a lot better because I never forget the water in my container, and plus it seems like the shade from the tree keeps that a lot more moisture. And I don't know, they just seem to grow fast.
I got that fella sitting in a cement, one of them cement mixer containers, and all I do is just fill it up with water and keep going, leave it alone. And that fella is growing pretty good now, but it's going in the ground.
Yeah, I like putting all my stuff in the ground, even if it dies back. Oh well. Wish I could put my citrus and guavas in there, but I can't. So
Shoot, my citrus going in the ground too.
they keep going in and out of the greenhouse or the house one.
Nah, I ain't babysitting none. I got all those what is Ponderosa
Ponderosa
lemons
lemons.
sitting over there. Hey, they sitting in water. They doing better once I let them just sit in the water. But hey, they going in the ground too.
Yeah, them plants won't tell you what they are.
That's right. That's
In due
right.
time. That saying said in due time, heaven ain't hard to find.
Hey,
In due time, you don't know what that fruit is.
hey, I don't have to know the name. I just need it to taste good. That's all.
Yeah. As long as it tastes good. Get them groceries, boy.
I planted this thing about 4 years ago. I don't know what the name is. It just some people call it an apple, but I don't know what it is. It just tastes good.
I know I had this one guy telling me at work. He's like, man, I grow garden, but my vegetables don't look good. He said, I don't even eat them. They look bug bites all over my leaves, my tomatoes. Sometimes they look deformed. I was like, man, them bug bitten leaves and that tomato is gonna have 10 times, it's gonna taste about 10 times better than anything you can get from the
That's
store.
it.
Probably have about 5 times more nutrition than you can get it from anything in the store. So
I
don't
tell
worry about the way
everybody.
that it looks. The way it tastes though.
I tell everybody if my vegetables and stuff ain't got no bug bites in it nowhere, I don't eat it. That's just me.
Bugs don't even want to eat it. What makes
That's
you
it.
want to eat it? Yeah, it's after 10. I guess we're gonna get up
How
out of
you
here.
doing, Nancy B?
So I can go to work tomorrow.
All right,
Nancy
bro.
Peter, Scratcher, thanks for coming.
You have a good one, everybody in chat. Be blessed. I'll
Tell
catch y'all
everybody
in
what
these
you got
YouTube
going on
streams.
tomorrow.
Peace.
Tell
Say
everybody
again.
what you got going. You can tell everybody what you got going on tomorrow.
Well, if I'm not doing nothing, I'll be here 6 o'clock tomorrow evening. But you know how my show been going lately for the last 2-3 weeks.
Life be happening, man. We understand.
Wife be happening.
Yeah. But yeah, man. I appreciate you coming up.
Not a problem.
Loris.
How you doing, Dolores? Stop by Passion Phone. All right. So it's time to go. Now everybody coming in.
Yeah.
Good night, y'all. Y'all be blessed and have a good one. Later, bro.
Later, man. Thank y'all for coming. Like I always say, if God be for you, who can be against you? No one. I appreciate y'all coming.